Okay, so it's like July 6th, and I'm just going to keep talking. That's all I can do is just talk. There's just so much to say. I can't just, you know, lay it out in a line for you because I don't have a script or anything like that. I just got to speak from my heart. So back in May 2020, I would think probably May the 4th, reading Synchronicity, Bashar came through channeling through a man named Alan and contacted me and did a couple interviews confirming that I'm Q, I'm JFK Jr., an ancient bloodline, a hidden treasure, he called me. I wasn't even aware of Q. I had been posting all of this Q information and being tortured in the spiritual realm, being tortured in the physical realm by my husband, whose asshole meter seemed to be turned all the way up as soon as I started speaking truth. He did the interview. We posted it in a bunch of groups. I even showed it to my husband. He wouldn't even watch it. All of these years, I've been trying to wake him up for years. He would not. I said, a man who I know, who I had been watching through Daryl Anka channeling, I knew, I could tell it was him. He sounds just like him. He says, all right, all the time, says, good day. And he does the anti-Illuminati hand sign, that spear, tip of the spear hand sign. And my husband Lucifer wouldn't even watch it, and he like made fun of me. He says he's making fun of you. I think that's just his personality. But the thing was, he's telling me about Q. He's telling me I'm Q, and I'm wondering, and I go and I look, and I'm like, how the hell? Who are all these Q people if they didn't even know me? Anyway, right after that, my husband and I split up. I went to a hotel, like I said in the last video, Peach Bottom, and here comes, I guess it was Sean Stone. I was talking to a man named Solo Man, not talking, texting, messaging, named Solo Man. I heard 107 voice outside. I said, is that your voice? He says, yes, that's my voice. I walked outside. There was nobody there. And then here comes, I guess it was Sean Stone. I don't know. I'm not for sure. Because the man, there was one man, there was two of them, I think. One of them looked about 6 feet tall. He was an asshole, and he brought a woman. And he had a Patriot parked in front of room 112. There was a white Pilot parked in front of my room, and I don't even have a car right now. The next day, I thought it was the same guy, and I was like, damn, you grew like a half a foot. And he didn't really say anything. He just got in the Pilot and drove away. The Sean Stone the night before was trying to get me to say that he was JFK Jr. I was like, who are you? I don't know who you are. And he was acting like a demon. Him and this woman named, I don't even think that's their real names, Mark and Katie. They were talking. He was coming to see me, knows that I'm vegan, and then they start bringing up the pit beef place, which is actually called Junior's, right near Peach Bottom. See, I read Synchronicity. I don't even know if I think they were just trying to scare me, and they didn't realize that, oh yeah, that's called JR's, Junior's. They started to do that cluster B stuff. You can tell when you're with non-player characters, they'll start to do that narcissistic grin and laugh, and you can feel their energy. Anyway, within 5 minutes, I told these people to fuck off. The next day, I'm sitting there outside reading. I don't even read, really, but I have a bunch of books. I'm getting ready to show you. I was sitting there looking through this book out in front of the room, and the next thing I know, I was like, I felt like I floated back down into the body, and I was high on love. I'm like, what happened? I called my husband and confessed. I had already confessed my major sins, adultery and stuff, but I just called to confess every single thing I could think of because I had been telepathically talking to Thoth, who said that this is the end times, his revelations is coming, and your heart has to weigh less than a feather. My name's Heather Feather. They used to call me Heather Feather. But I want to show you, I've never really even read a book. I get downloads through my crown chakra, but I do buy books. I don't know why. And I want to show you the kind of stuff that I'm interested in, even though I've never read one of these books. Well, I'll show you the one that I have looked at the pictures. I've looked at the pictures in this one. So, anyway, I have, imagine that. Imagine that. Frequency. It's all about vibration. Once you raise your vibration high, have a Kundalini awakening, the snake that goes up the staff, it's the snake energy that goes up your spine and sparks your third eye. They call it in the Bible, that's the snake in the tree, and that is Jesus. He wants you to have the truth. I ate my first apple off my stepfather's apple tree. I had sex with Bashar in a body named Jeff under that tree for the first time here on Heaven on Earth last year. Star ancestors, extraterrestrial contact. I've always known. That's what I always got picked on, because I was like, how can you not know that there's other life? They gave me this one in the nut house when they illegal 5150'd me right after I met Sean Stone or 107 or whatever. Light worker. I'm a light worker. I'm a star seed. I'm a human angel. I've died so many times and I come back because it's a matrix. I'm allowed to come back. When you sell out, I mean, I hate to say it, but all these people that I am, JFK Jr. and everything, they died because they started to speak out because they were in the Illuminati. But you know what? That still makes them a god. In my head, that makes them a god. Anybody who died, even if you were in the Illuminati, you died to speak out, because some of them are born into it. They can't help it. But I'm not in the Illuminati. I never have been in the Illuminati. They made me homeless. I own a 25-acre paid-for farm with 3 places to live. And this is where I'm living right now. This is it. This is it. Look, my mattress, this is what I sleep on. I don't even fit. Here's my mattress. It collapsed. I've been sleeping on this for a year now. And I'm not poor. Stillness speaks. Everything I say, I'm going to give you the most dumbed down truth that I can. That's what I'm here for. Humans have been so dumbed down that even I sound crazy with all of the information that I have, just because they're so blinded. They just don't care about anything but themselves. I mean, I'm sorry, but 4th of July, I just sat in here. I love fireworks, but the more I think about it, I'm like, here, I'm fighting for my life, trying to fix problems with homelessness and poverty and stuff. And here, my ex Lucifer spends hundreds and hundreds of dollars on fireworks. Freedom. You have to be dumb to think you're free in this matrix. I'm free. I'm going to be free. I'm trying to free you all. All it is government's mind control, and it's all virtual reality. They didn't want Trump to win because I am Trump's consciousness. I'm just going to keep going. I am Manly P. Hall. I never read this book. Look at this book. But I know I'm him. Animals speak. When you're sitting, I'm telepathic, and everything is assigned to you. Every bird you see. When I lost my mother, there was a bird, I guess it was a cardinal, that just kept banging and banging and banging and banging onto my window every day, all day. That's all that bird did, was bang into the window. I started to look My mom used to be a four-leaf clover expert. She used to find them everywhere. I never found a four-leaf clover in my life. 2014, when I started to wake up, I found four-leaf clovers, and I didn't even look that long. I would look for a few minutes. I found four-leaf clover, four-leaf clover. I found like 73 on my farm in one summer. On 4th of July, I had a little game that I played with my kids because I was like, is it just me finding them? Am I manifesting them? But I felt like four, and I said, I'll give you $100 for every four-leaf clover you can find. None of them, not one of them could find one, and I found like 4 or 5 of them. I only went to the 12th grade. I can't explain how I know the stuff that I know besides telling you that I'm a hybrid. I was looking into the ascension. I lost all my friends. All my friends think I'm crazy. Look, I mean, even people who, after watching this and see all the synchronicity that I have, still, they're just so zombified that I don't know. I guess they're scared to know the truth, or they just don't want it to be me. That's what it feels like. That my family just does not want this to be true because, okay, I had a terrible drug problem. Heather was not she was a great person until she hurt her back. I talk in the third person sometimes because it depends on who you want to talk to. If you want to talk to John, I'll be one person. If you want to talk to Diana, if you want to talk to Bob Marley, if you want to talk to John Lennon, it depends on who you want to talk to with what information's going to come through me. I'm channeling the Galactic Federation. No, death doesn't exist. It's an illusion. You're in a game. You're being watched by the same people that some of the stars have sacrificed. They sacrificed their own mothers. Some rappers, probably one of the best rappers in the world sacrificed his mother. I'm all these people. You don't understand that we're all one, and I'm sorry that I'm the first one to figure it out, and I'm going to be the one to have to take the bullets. The bullet, bull ET, bull in the heather. The bullhorns is me, Sonic Youth. I heard my first sonic boom in my youth in Disney with my dad. The Blue Angels. Arcturians are blue. I heard a sonic boom. I've never heard a sonic boom before. I've seen UFOs. One of them went directly over my head and then shot up in 1 second, was gone. No sonic boom, no sound. It got so close, I can tell you like the detail of it. They obviously wanted me to see it on my 17th anniversary. I think that I've been in this digital hell for at least 10 years. Everybody I know is different now. Like even Howard. Okay. Howard Johnson's. I used to go, Howard Johnson's. My friend Howard, I saw through him. I was, talking to him, and then all of a sudden he started to tell me that he's Trump's cousin, and he was talking to me like he's really Trump's cousin. My other friends were talking to me about stuff that they should have had no idea about. And I already know that if you're eating meat, my sister Heather, meat, we called her meat. If you're eating meat, if you're eating the flesh, my tattoo was done at flesh. You're not going to get there because there is humanoids that donated a DNA to make every creature in this place. So my mother-in-law, who's Oscar Mayer, which was Meyer, eats her meat almost raw with lots and lots of blood. She's fucking disgusting. She's a fat ass bitch. Anyway, she's multi-millionaire. My husband has a trust fund. And this is what I'm living in. These people are pure evil. And the reason why they're so against me is, for one, that they're NASA. And I'm going to prove that you're in a flat earth matrix. Look at Face Dancer. Red shoes. Look at the cover of that. It says "This World." It shows you're in a matrix, and then it has a flat earth tray on top of it. I can read the symbolism. I asked her husband, who is a rocket scientist. I don't remember seeing, before I noticed the Mandela effect, I don't remember seeing the moon and the sun almost together. I asked him, I said, what's on the other side of the world? And he said, other shit. This is a rocket scientist who I thought was really smart. And now I can't find one smart person on this earth. They all want to tell me what they think the way nature of reality is. I'm telling you the way nature, the true nature of reality, how it truly is. You're in a game. I'm sorry that I'm the player. I'm the one true player. I'm the architect. I'm Archangel Michael. I'm the most powerful angel there is. My stepdad, who is not even my blood, and my mother's been dead for 12 years, is the only reason that I eat and have somewhere to live. He bought this for me. I have to pay him back, but I haven't paid one penny for this. He buys all my food. He does the shopping for me because I don't even like to go out because I'm attacked. Like, I can read the energy, and they try to trigger you. And what you need to do is you have to be, you can't be able to be triggered. What you have to do is, like, bounce that negative energy back to them and trigger them. I can do it to my daughter. Me and my daughter used to talk about this kind of stuff, and then after I met Juan O'Savin, or I didn't even meet Juan O'Savin, all I heard was Juan O'Savin's voice. I met a man who looked like Sean Stone, and he stayed in the room right next to me, and I messaged this man all night, and then he messaged me for the rest of the summer. He said he was going to come get me. I was like, I don't know who you are, but I was interested because of some of the stuff he was saying. And then he said he was going to come get me, and then I never heard from him again. He says, I'm going to show you magic. Are you ready to see some magic? I was like, magic? What? And then just never showed up. I think he was going to come kill me again. I think they've come to kill me. I think he might have been Tom Hanks, to be honest with you. Because when he got there, also, Vin Diesel, his name is Mark. And right before this, I got a message saying that Vin Diesel was dead, and then it was gone. And I even said to the lady that worked there, I was like, I heard Vin Diesel died, and then it was gone. What I think is happening is that these people are being taken care of, but it would be such a shock. None of them do what they say anyway. Once you sign out, all they do is they use your likeness, your virtual reality likeness. Videos are not made the way you think they are. Movies are not made. They come out of a quantum computer, and it's just information, and it sounds like chipmunks. When it comes to chips, cops, I'm a monk. You're watching a rerun. What's happening? Rerun. I'm Donald Trump. I could do this all day, all night. I told you the Dukes of Hazzard. I think even John Schneider's kids are very closely named. Chase and Kara or Karis or something. That's my kids' names. John. Trump card. He sings the Trump card. I am the Trump card. It's me against that evil Queen Lizard bitch. And I won. She hoards all the gold. You're in a game and she hoards all the gold. I want that gold. I want it all. And I want it split equally with every single person on this earth who is not a criminal, pedophile. And even if you're a criminal, I mean, it depends on what kind of criminal. I've been to jail before. People been to jail for drugs. Does that make you a criminal because you did a drug? That sounds like a victimless crime to me. How do you put somebody? Why don't I should be suing you. I should be putting you in jail. You take all that money for war on drugs and I can go get them on any street corner. I think you need to go to jail. What are you locking me up for? Go lock them up for selling it or